Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut with Mike Kelly, and we are Real Estate Jerky Daily. 3 minutes late.
3, 2, 1.
No, 3. But all right, what's going on? What's new out there?
Listings are up. Guess
Are
what?
they?
Yeah. What do you got though? You got a bunch of stuff here.
You want to go real estate first?
We can. Well, I mean, it's all kind of real estate related.
I know, but mine's longer.
All right,
Go ahead.
Oh, braggart.
Show your stuff.
Braggart.
That's not.
Hey, so look at that. 607 active listings. Woohoo! I think that's up about 150 from last week. Pending sales are up about 27, and closeds are up about 100. So 1,752 through essentially
That'd be
6.5 months.
divided by 6.5 is 269.
We're hanging in those 260 numbers, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Almost to 270, though.
Woohoo! We're going to hit
Breaking
that
the bank.
270 mark later today, probably in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
There'll be some closings reported today. I believe we close escrows on Wednesday too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Just not Saturday and Sunday, right?
Saturday and Sunday is hard to do. Not impossible, but hard to do. It's absolutely impossible.
Yeah, because they're not open and there's no title company open.
Exactly. There might be people working, but they're not. The recorder's not there.
Nope.
So there we go. Look at that. You keep looking. Keep looking for a second. Keep looking one more second longer, and then we're done.
All right. So we had housing starts that came out today. What? Housing starts? And I
What?
said they're going to be down. Oh, I was wrong.
They're up.
For July, that was reported at a 1.353 million annualized pace, which is way below our 1.9 million we need on a normal period of time.
Right.
Which is up 39,000 from last month revised report.
Wow.
So what's 50 divided by 39? I'm just, how many, what's that, 1,000 in each state? Woohoo.
Yeah.
Less than 1,000 in each state, probably. Which is up 39,000 from the last month revised report of 1.314 million and above estimates of 1.3 million. Woohoo. Housing permits, which are a good indicator of future starts, increased to 1.446 million units, which again, we just said that's not enough. And this is up 47,000 from last month's figure of 1.399 million. All right. So, but we did talk about, NHAB yesterday was
right.
not where, it was. So current sales fell 1 point to 47, and then future expectation rose 1 point to 48. Buyer traffic fell to 27. So
that sucks.
Yeah, it's not where it needs to be at.
Right.
But so these 30 some thousand, they probably had, we might as well, spend this money and start building.
Well, and
it's going to take a while.
That works out to 1,200 per state. Wow.
There's 50 states.
I know.
Divided by 39,000.
39,000.
How many? Are you sure about
Well,
that?
I did 50 by 39. It's 1.2, so I figured it's 1,200.
All right.
Maybe it's 120.
Yeah, whatever. So that's where we are with those housing starts and permits. Mortgage Bankers Association came out and released their mortgage application data for last week ending 7/12, showing that overall application volume increased by 3.9%. Ooh. Applications to purchase a home were down 3% for the week and down 14% year over year. And refinances increased 15% from the previous week and were 37% higher than a year ago.
Wow.
People are, you open up some of these credit cards and they're at 30% now.
Right.
They're not 29 anymore. They're 30 something.
Yep.
And
they're refining out of debt.
Yeah, to get rid of that, because I got it 2% and I'm never going to get rid of. But I'm smart.
But let me get this 8% HELOC, right?
Oh, 8. They wish it was 8.
It'd be 2 above, right? So 9.
Well, 8.5 is what the prime rate is, or right around there. Okay. Plus, your margin.
So 10.
So on average, they can start off between like 9 something, high 9s, and go up to as high as like 14. So
that's better than 30, I guess.
But it would be better to go ahead and just do a new refinance.
Yeah.
And then take that extra money you're saving on all those minimum payments and apply that half of it towards your principal, and you'll pay that down in no time.
Exactly.
Instead of what you're doing, because you're never going to pay those credit cards off the way you're doing.
Ever.
But
just
anyway,
file bankruptcy.
That works too, unless there's a second on your home.
Yeah.
Then do a Chapter 13.
Or okay.
If you have a second mortgage on your home, you don't want to file Chapter 7, because then you got to leave the house. If you file 13, you can stay and that second will go away.
Yeah.
The second one will just go bye-bye. That's what happened during the whole 2008 through 2012 where people had all these seconds and they went away.
Yeah.
Or some people just stopped paying on them and then they stayed there. And then when you went to do something, they're like, we want our money plus interest.
Right. And it's a lot of interest.
Yeah. Well, most of them just were smart and just go here, just pay us the principal and we'll go away.
Right.
The Fed's talking today and we'll find out what they're talking about tomorrow.
Right. What do you think? What do you think they're going to say?
These numbers are really good right now, but we're going to wait till there's 2% and we're not going to do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what they've already they pre-talked that already.
Well, they're saying there's supposed to be like 6 cuts this year. I don't know if you heard those stories.
When are they going to happen?
September on after, the first meetings in September. Well, really, that's not going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen because you have all these other things going on right now that I don't see 6. I see maybe 3 if they're even going to happen because they don't do stuff real close to the election.
Well, September through is only 4 months. So they double up a couple months.
I don't know. Every other meeting they'll do double cuts. We cut quarter. No, we're going to cut 50 basis points. That's their 2.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. But anyway, that's the news for today. There's not a lot of it. Moral of the story is stop listening to the news and just go do some work.
Yeah. Go do the what we call real estate.
Yeah, go talk to your clients, explain to other people that they don't need 20% down because that's what most of them think they need. You need only 5% down for, most people on a conventional, but if it's your first time, it's 3% down, 3.5% down, FHA down.
FHA, we got a comment.
VA 100%.
Hi, Sarita. How are you doing?
Oh, fine. Just hey, Mike. I see how it is.
She's the AE for the Merced Association of Realtors and a fantastic woman.
Yeah. I hear your neighbor does a HVAC?
Yes, she's good. Sarita's good. Yay. Yeah.
Because I saw the thing yesterday. Oh, my neighbor.
Sencal. Totally forget about him. He doesn't, even though he gets invited to all the things that we do in the neighborhood. Look at that. Hi, Ed.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate you.
Here we go.
It seems like it was last week.
Yeah, it's because you whined a little bit.
Yeah.
He gets invited. Their family gets invited to all the functions that we do in the neighborhood, but they very seldom or ever show up. And so kind of out of sight, out of mind. I forget that he's there, but he's got a very reputable company, Sencal Heating and Air. So I'll have to check with him.
Yeah, please do because we're looking. I need somebody.
All right.
And somebody else send me somebody else. I'll give you off air.
Yep.
So
perfect.
And we'll go through them and see what there are. There's nothing worse than if you're going to be on somebody's podcast and then you're scheduled for months and months. And then the day of, they go, oh, I researched your background more. You're not going to work. That means you don't look at your stuff ahead of time before you book people.
Which podcast was this?
This is about a sales podcast, which I'd be excellent for, this means that she just doesn't want to work.
Right. Today. She didn't want to do that today. She was out laying in the sun.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. I've done it to some people once that I just all of a sudden they were like, I don't like how your system tells us that it's going to continue. It's like, okay, by the way, we are 7 days out.
Yeah.
3 days out. Hey, we're doing it in an hour.
Oh, I remember you talking about that.
He complained about that's just too much information and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, we're not doing a podcast because we're not going
to. That's probably the same person that replies to one of those blanket emails that comes out. And there's way too many emails. Stop sending me emails. I have to unsubscribe.
Yeah. And she emails everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So she's part of the problem.
Possibly.
How did I know it was a she? Because I remember the story.
That's right. Because it's not always the she's.
Yeah.
It could be anybody.
Yeah.
All right. Make it a great day. Thanks for being here, Mike. Appreciate
you. Please have the best day possible and get into escrow today.
Yeah. Or, go meet some people. Get out there.
Shake some hands.
Yeah. Kiss some
babies.
Oh, beat you to it. All right. Make it a great day. Thanks for being here.
Bye, kids.
Bye. Talk to you tomorrow. And